Bang, pengen sepatu. Ya Allah, ini sekolah apa sekolah? Sekolah apa sekolah? Ya Allah. Wah, sekolahku ada Taiti, gemoy.
Good morning, kids. For the next 10 minutes, you will be with me, Meira, Louranti, Azzurri, on the TV Star program discussion actual and relevant. The latest news has been flown in the Sintang district, West Kalimantan. A number of school buildings were submerged in heavy rain for 3 days, disrupting the activities of residents and students. Floods as high as 30 to 50 centimeters make students have to walk barefoot through the puddle to go to school. Nevertheless, the students are still enthusiastic about learning.
Before the flood rush, the school situation was like this. They play happily together with their friends. They even say, "At our school there is deity." Behind the flood, there is unexpected happiness. But they must remain vigilant because this disaster is not over yet. One of them is in public high school 1 Sintang district, West Kalimantan. Until last night, the wind still flooded most of the area. Residents hope the drainage system will be restored, and the cause of the flood itself is due to high rainfall in the past 3 days. The Sintang Regency Regional Government Office continues to make efforts to minimize flooding and also send aid to residents who have experienced flooding.
To Beti Sri Rahayu to report on the current situation at the refugee camp.
Thanks to Meira from the studio, I will report on the current situation at the evacuation site. Some people have been evacuated to the place, and here it has been handled by the Regional Disaster Management Agency, but currently the flood have not subsided. I am with one of the students who will be interviewed. Good morning, sister.
Good morning.
What is your name and where are you from?
My name is Inki Ratnasari. I'm from District Santi.
Can you tell it chronology?
The flood hit after the extreme rainfall causing the Tugas and Melawi rivers to overflow. Not only that, on the downstream side, Tugas assures that the flow of the river is obstructed, and flooding has persisted until now. BNPB is still on site to monitor flood conditions, and assistance will flood the handling post that hits sub-district. The 12 affected administrative areas are Kayan Hulu, Kayan Hilir, Sintang, Binjai Hulu, Tempunak, Kelam Permai, Sai Tebelian, Ketungau, Hilir, Sepau, Dedai, Seroy, and Embelau district.
How are you doing?
As I learned from my parents.
Was there any damage or loss?
My condition and my parents thank you have been assisted by
How are you?
my condition and my parents thank you have been assisted by BVBD to the refugee camp, but our house is still flooded.
Was there any damage or loss?
Blushing and blushing, I don't know, you can just ask my parents.
Okay, thanks you for taking the time to be interviewed by me and back in the studio.
Thank you, Beti, for reporting the current situation in the evacuation shelter. Next, there will be information related to flooding from Mrs. Erida Herliana. We invite you.
Okay, thank you for giving me the opportunity to share a little information about flooding. Maybe all of you already know that this flood disaster can be thought to be a frequent because in our geographical plantation has a tropical climate. In addition, there are several coastal flooding to occur. When the rain garbage carelessly to heavy rainfall to local conditions. Besides that, we have to be able to handle it with several points. One, protect the environment by not littering to avoid illegal logging. Hopefully, my friend can implement the point above in everyday life.
Information classes are meeting this time. I think Meira, Louranti, Azzurri says goodbye and see you soon.
Hi guys, thank you for watching the new video. Sorry if the closing song is just me alone. Because yesterday, when I was at school, I forgot to make a closing video with my friends. Sorry if there are mistakes in the pronunciation of the language, because we are all still in the learning stage. Next, there will be behind the scan, a bonus video for all of you. Have a good time watching!
Behind the scan.
Ya Allah, aku pasrahkan diriku sepenuhnya pada saat ini kepada penguasa langit dan bumi. Kalau aku ikhlas, ya Allah, aku ikhlas.
Good morning viewers, for the
Interview.
Iya.